psalm that start with the initials of Norman's Hebrew name, and then we're going to read the Yizkor. There's 3 different versions of that in here for people of different relations. And then Domale Rachamim, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna read.
Eitan. These are nuns. They should be rich.
Where? Sorry?
This is nun. It should be rich. This section is supposed to be
Herschel Nisi. Hey,
oh,
no.
just the 2.
Just initials. Okay. So I'm going to read them in Hebrew, and then somebody who wants to volunteer will read them out in English. Okay, so the first one. Horeni Adonai derech chukecha ve'etzrena erkev havineni ve'etzra toratecha ve'shmerena b'kol lev. Hadricheni b'netiv mitzvotecha libo chafatzti. At libi et edotecha v'al el batzar ha'aver v'enai ne'erot shav b'drachecha chayeni. Hakem la'avdecha imratecha asher liyiratecha ha'aver chepati asher yagerti ki mishpatecha tovim hine ta'avti lepikudecha v'tzidkatcha chayeni. So, Grandma, you want to read the English? Is the text beginning?
Yeah. Instruct me, O Lord, in the way of your statutes, and I will keep it at every step. Enable me to understand, and I shall keep your Torah, and I shall keep it wholeheartedly. Lead me in the path of your commandments, for I desired it. Extend my heart to your testimonies and not to monetary gain. Turn away my eyes from seeing vanity. With your ways sustain me. Fulfill for your servant your word that is for your fear. Remove my disgrace, which I feared, for your judgments. For your judgments are good. Behold, I longed for your precepts. With your righteousness sustain me.
Ner l'ragli dvarecha v'or l'netivati mishpati v'akayema lishmo mishpatei tzidkecha. Na'aneti ad me'od Adonai chayeni kidvarecha. Lidvod pi rotze na Adonai u'mishpatecha lamdeni. Nafshi v'kafi tamid v'toratcha lo shakachti. Na'nu rasha'im pach li u'mipikudecha lo ta'iti. Nachalati edotecha l'olam ki sason libi hema. Natiti libi lasot chukecha le'olam eker. Sam, you want to read this one?
Your words are a lamp for my foot and light for my path. I swore and I fulfilled to keep the judgments of your righteousness. I have been exceedingly humbled, O Lord. Sustain me according to your word. The free will offerings of my mouth accepts now, O Lord, and teach me your judgments. My soul is constantly in my hand, and I have not forgotten your Torah. The wicked laid a snare for me, but I did not stray from your precepts. I inherited your testimonies forever, for they are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your statutes forever on their paths.
Thanks, Sam. So, a grave marker, in Hebrew we call it a matzeva, which is usually translated as in the Bible as a standing stone. And there's a few different examples of standing stones in the Tanakh, and it's always to commemorate some big thing that happened forever. So it's not just a modern thing. This goes all the way back to the oldest parts of our tradition. And the case that always stands out the most in my mind is when the Jewish people cross over the Jordan River into the land of Israel, and Joshua is ordered to write the entire Torah on big matzevot, on big standing stones, after they cross the river. They're supposed to write the whole Torah, which they learned while they were in the desert for 40 years. And then they move on and they conquer the land. So really the function of a stone like this is to be a constant reminder of what we've learned from whatever it signifies, in this case, the life of Norman, and to be able to take that with us and move forward with it, to continue our lives and continue the tasks that we need to do, keeping those lessons in mind. So that's really what this represents. And if anybody wants to say something just briefly, this would be the time to do it. Anybody?
Only that Norman would have been thrilled to see this gathering of children and grandchildren and other family members, and he would have gotten a lot of nachas from seeing everybody here. And I suspect is getting a lot of nachas in his afterlife existence.
Anybody else?
I'm not doing a very good job here.
Okay. So the use core, the next part here, is there's 3 different versions. There's one for you to say if Norman was your father. So for Mark and Michael. There's
To
one
ourselves out loud.
to yourselves out loud, yeah, quietly. There's one for Jackie to say, one for your husband. And then the third one is for everyone else here, for a close family member or friend. So we're just going to take a few minutes and everyone can pray quietly to themselves and let it go a few minutes, and then we'll keep going. שוכן במרומים אמצא מנוחה נכונה